They could have made the loop for this song a bit longer. Just a little bit. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm live earlier than normal. I said it to my friend. I'm trying to beat Endwalker. If only. I'm trying to beat Endwalker as fast as possible without actually rushing. Because there's some other stuff I want to do on this game. You know, I have a friend that just started, and I feel bad because I recommended the game to him a lot, and he finally started playing, and I haven't been able to play with him because I've just been spending all my time on the story. I want to do my crafting stuff, you know, like as soon as I finish 6.0, I can start crafting some crazy shit. I would love to do some crafting, you know. I want to do raids, beast tribes, if there, I'm pretty sure there are some. I don't see why there wouldn't be. You know, I want to fill out my fates. So I want to do all the extra stuff. You know, I want to get to that. So I'm not bored with the MSQ. I'm not rushing the MSQ, but I'm definitely trying to make it not take longer than needs be. You know, so I am live a little bit earlier today. I don't know how long I'm actually going to be live for. Theoretically, I can go from now until 12 o'clock. That might actually finish out the storyline. But yeah, I just want to spend more time on my days off, just like doing 6.0 stuff, right? And we're almost at the end, I'm pretty sure, but you know, with side quests and everything, it gets in the way a little bit, and then I gotta go to bed, and then I gotta wait till the next day. My phone is going off. Then I gotta wait till the next day, you know, and I don't wanna take too long. We're 20. This is session 26, you know, and each of those sessions has been like 2 to 3 hours. So like, realistically, you know, if I had the luxury of streaming all day, I probably would have finished Endwalker in like a week and a half. But I don't have that luxury, which is why I'm doing it now. Hi. So I'm at the last Aetheryte quest, the cinematic quest, and I figured it'd be perfect to do this one last because we're gonna get the Aetheryte, Ether Current, and it's actually gonna unlock flying for us. So I went and I got the rest of the Ether Currents in Labyrinthos. Fuck you, developers, because more so than any area in this game, Labyrinthos's Ether Currents are fucked. And like I had an idea of like, you know, distance, so I could understand if it was telling me to go to another ring or not. But like, there were some times where it was like, oh yeah, you know, it's 250 meters away or yards away, and I would go in that direction because I'm like, oh, this is clearly 250 yards, only for it to not be on the level I was in, but on the edge of a cliff on the upper level. So then I have to go all the way around, teleport somewhere else, walk the same distance I made, try and find that spot again, just to get one Ether Current. And for whatever reason in Labyrinthos, I had like none of them. So it was like 8 times that I had to do that. It was a pain in the ass. But I have all of them except for this one. Thank fuck. Let's see. Musa Frey, right? It could be Musa Frey. They're in Elizin. He's awfully worried about something. Oh, what am I to do? Ah, you're that adventurer who helped out the students of Baldessian, aren't you? I suppose it matters not to you, but my son seems to have run away. I thought only researchers lived here. Look at Solaritas like, yeah, you're right! Ah, yes. Simply put, my wife and I work at Aporia, and she happened to conceive whilst I was living here in Charlian Hamlet. I assure you, we had many sleepless nights wondering if we should quit our jobs and leave Labyrinthos, or entrust the child to a friend of ours who dwells somewhere more suitable. Ultimately, we decided to continue our work while raising our child here. After all, our research is founded on the very future that our offspring will inhabit. The issue is, however, that the magic that prevents us from revealing anything confidential is too potent to be used on children. Of course, we can't allow the little one to roam freely. There's no telling what he might impart onto others. So he has spent his entire life thus far within the confines of the Charlian Hamlet. Wow. We recently had a slight spat with him and, well, he decided to flee. I imagine me going after him would only make things worse. Could I ask you to talk to him in my stead? I'm sure he'd be much more willing to listen to anyone other than his parents at this point. Thank you. Verpaulain, my boy, is most likely in the plaza to the east. I cannot imagine he struck out any further on his own. So I have Celeritas out. It's been a long ass time. I need to buy more Gishel greens, by the way. But Celeritas is the chocobo I never use, but I've recently been working on getting him to cap. So I've had him at rank 10 for a long time. I've never actually tried to get him to cap. So I think I'm gonna try and do that. I'm working on that right now. Because at cap, I can get the rest of the skills. And what's cool is that, and I learned this recently, is that you're not picking stances. This whole time I thought you were picking stances. So when I said I was gonna like level up the other two like roles, I thought I had to like switch and start over, like with Grand Companies. That's not true. You get all of these abilities when you max out your chocobo, which is really cool because there's a lot of damage up in the attacker stance. So this is what I'm actually going to be doing next, and I'll be doing healer stance, which I'll be honest with you will be kind of nice doing some of these fates alone. But yeah, I'm working on trying to level up attacker stance to max. So yeah, in fact, this guy might have some visual greens, right? Purchase items. It's money. Alright, now do I want to do these quests on Reaper? I leveled up Reaper by 1. It's almost about to level up. I don't think it can handle its own in this area, is the issue. I mean, maybe it could. We'll see. Parkour. What? Who are you? Okay. Hey, what am I doing? I'm not a caveman. Okay, well, maybe I am. This is the whole quest for the ether current? I mean, I understand, like, they're trying to bait you into doing more quests, but, like, that's hilarious that that's all you gotta do to unlock flying. I am not going to go home so easily. You probably won't believe me either, but I've noticed that all is not right in Labyrinthos. Why don't you try telling me? Fine. I shall tell you what I've seen. The color of the artificial light here changed recently. Whoa. See, lore on this is cool as fuck. Why do people skip this? That's actually cool. I can't wait to do these quests. I'm sure most people haven't noticed, but when you spent your whole life here, the difference is like night and day. Even so, no one will take me seriously when I bring it up. All because of my age. Got into a big fight with father about it. But Labyrinthos is in danger. Who knows what would happen if the artificial sun broke? That's why I can't go home just yet. I need to get to the bottom of this first. Although I am scared to venture outside on my own, they say there's countless monsters out there. I don't suppose you could come with me. I could pay you. It's not much, but I do get pocket money from my parents. You don't need to pay me. I thought you were different from the I thought you were different from the rest, but now you're treating me like a child too. It's a proper deal, alright? You've got to take my money to make it a binding. Or to make it binding. Okay, I'll rob you. What the fuck? Then it's settled. I just want to help the sun. Thanks for the $9.35, kid. No. Really making a difference in my pockets. Let me help you. Alright, now I can fly. It should make doing these quests a lot easier. I'm ready to go if you are. Oh, I suppose I should tell you a bit about the artificial sun first. It's got an engine called a reactor that burns with fire ether. Huh. My theory is that the reactor has too much ether now, and that's what changed its color. Ergo, we should go to Phoebus. I know someone who works there helping to control the artificial sun. I bet he'll let us have a look around. It's in the medial circuit, so we should head for Logisticon Alpha first. Follow me so you don't get lost. Kid. you fly through these? Okay. Like, I've been to the medial circuit. How do you think I got here? What do you mean get lost? They don't usually let me into the medial circuit, but having you here changes everything. Oh wow, so he's never been, or rather rarely, he's rarely even been, like, up a floor. He's literally lived his entire life on this one ring. That's crazy. Alright, bye Solaritas. Why did the hoodie look like that? Looks weird when I... I'm sorry, I was looking to make sure everything was alright on the stream preview, but now I realize that my hoodie position is like all weird. Anyway. I look like Kerchak from Tarzan. Yes. Hello again, Verpalane. You and your friend are free to go through. Yeah, many thanks. It's so tiresome having your freedoms limited because of your age. Anyway, let's make our way to Phoibos. Huh? Egg? Wait, that's an egg? Eggplant. Okay. I was like trying to figure out, I'm pretty sure they're all vegetables. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, hello. Are you here to have a look around? I must emphasize that touching the buttons within, however tempting, is not permitted. He said I can go and have a look. Wait here, I'll let you know if I find anything. Yeah, doing cinematic quests is a lot easier with flying. I mean, I like doing them, because they're not long, right? I like doing them as I get them, but, like, it's the traveling that makes them feel a lot longer than they are. Well, he showed me the control panel, but there didn't seem to be anything wrong. Reactor's records didn't contain anything worth noting either. That's what you were worried about, huh? You do realize this place has been around as long as Labyrinthos, and we've never had a single problem. Okay, so why wouldn't it start now? Is there no such thing as maintenance here? Nor have we been able to confirm this change in the light's hue you speak of. Are you certain you didn't just stare at the sun too long? We advise against that for a reason, you know. And then the heel spin? Wow. They could talk down to me all they want, but I know what I saw. If there's nothing wrong here, then it simply means the root of the problem lies elsewhere. Let's go. Thank you for sticking around. It's nice to be believed for once. Now that it's clear the problem doesn't lie here, we should move on. Let's take a look at the supply route the fire aspected ether travels along from the elemental reactor to the artificial sun. I learned a while ago that the sun automatically goes into overdrive to maintain its brightness if it gets less fire ether than it needs. Interesting. If that is what's happening, then there must be a problem with the reactor's ether supply. To know for sure, we'll need to check the flow of ether to see if there are any spots where it's abnormally weak. To do that, though, we'll need an etherometer. Maybe we could borrow one from Mariel Ergonomics. We won't have to go out of our way. Don't I have one of those? I have one of those. Oh, never mind. No, I don't. I was thinking of this. Oh. Had to take a detour. Mariel Ergonomics. In this experimental crop farm, researchers explore agricultural methodology and study the growth of seeds collected from various regions across the world. It is named after Mariol, one of the 7 Archons instrumental in Charlene's foundation. His botanical knowledge helped enrich the island's barren soils and resolve food shortages. Okay, but I think I brought this up before. Isn't there a Mariol? No, she wasn't evil. She might be part of, yeah, Mariol. I mean, it's not uncommon to have, like, a name or name somebody after, like, something, right? But, like, Final Fantasy doesn't really do that. So I'm just looking to see if there are any, like, coincidences. Not coincidences, but any, like, relation to... Huh. Okay, it doesn't seem like it. Interesting, though. Let me see. Where is it? Sightseeing log? Walker. It was this one, right? Seven Archons instrumental in Charlene's foundation. Huh. I wonder if they're also named after that. Interesting. It said she was born in Bosnia, though. I don't see how that would relate, right? Unless that Archon, like, moved to Bosnia. And then became, like, a figure there. Or if they just know about the work. See? I fed them alive by helping with some research, and they lent me an etherometer. Come on, let's see if we can pick up any abnormal readings. Just as I thought. The concentration of fire ether is too low. And they're not looking at this? It seems to be weakest at an area south of here. That must be where the problem lies. This guy's looking. No, never mind. You can tell all that just from the etherometer? Well, when you've got a father who's an expert in etherology and a mother who's a mathematician, you learn a thing or two. What's more, I was born and raised here. It'd be embarrassing if I didn't know it better than everyone else. Well, let's get to the bottom of this. This dude has literally been living in a cave for his entire life. Are you part of a quest? I've identified the problem. There's an anomaly here. They're normally only found near the elemental reactor. I didn't even think of that. That's actually kind of cool. So we have a bunch of these fire aspected anomaly here because of all the fire ether in the area. I can't say for sure if it came here on purpose or simply got lost, but either way, it's clearly been feeding on fire aspected ether. Most of the ether travels deep underground on its way from the reactor, but the supply route is close to the surface here. I imagine the anomaly must be pretty powerful at this point, if it's been here absorbing all of that ether. No doubt its core is full of it, because they are just elementals. If I can just get my hands on that core, I could use it to convince the adults that I was right all along. Do you think you can slay it for me? Yeah, I got you. Oh shit. Oh well, I forgot. Nicely done. Can you show me the core? So this is what an abundance of ether can do to their cores. It's massive. Father and the others will have no choice but to believe me when they see this. Come on, let's waste no time in showing this to Father. It's time you acknowledge that I'm right. So this is where you've been hiding. Father! Fancy seeing you here. I was just about to come home and tell you that I found the problem with the sun. Are you still harping on about that? Could have gotten yourself hurt pursuing this nonsense. And you. I told you to bring my son back to me, and instead you go off gallivanting with him. He's right. Fine. I shall hear what you have to say. Oh my. I have never seen a core like this in my life. I see no reason to doubt your suggestion that it was feeding on the fire aspected ether. So you finally admit that I was right about the sun? Well, yes. However, that matters not now that I know how serious the situation is. What do you mean? Hayes has already slain the Anala. Surely everything will go back to normal now. I'm afraid not. If the artificial sun was under such strain for a prolonged period of time, it could be on the verge of combusting by now. Oh shit. We'll need to cool it post-haste. Elastis requires multiple soma cores. Constructs can be found by Kokol's forge. Please, we have no time to waste. You must retrieve 2 cores for me. We'll begin the process at Phoebos. Find us there when you have the cores in hand. Oh my god, imagine this without flying. Adventurer, I need you to go down to the bottom ring and then come up to the top ring. I guess the middle ring. But fortunately, we can just fly. Alright, Soma, I'm sorry, but it has to be done. I gotta get used to how I have my setup on Reaper. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. See, as much as I want to play Reaper, I don't play Reaper all that much. I'm not used to it. I gotta get used to it. I mean, I should be playing Warrior right now, like as far as practice. But I do want to practice Reaper. I think it's gonna be my next 90. I think. Reaper's the only, like, maiming class I like. So it's weird that I don't play it. Although Samurai seems pretty cool. I honestly, Samurai seems more my speed. It's just I haven't really played Samurai, so I don't really know if I like it or not. I think once I got into Samurai, I'd probably end up enjoying it. Yeah, turn the sun off for right now, if it's gonna blow the fuck up. I think this was all happening right under our noses. My son has told me all about how you helped him. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You got the cores? Pray, give them to my father. Okay, well. Did you manage to procure the cores? Splendid. Well, let's save our son. Alright, I think we can finally relax. The artificial sun is stable once more. Clearly, we were also enveloped in our own research that we neglected to keep an eye on the systems that allow us to live down here in the first place. I shudder to think what could have befallen us had you and my son not taken action. You have my thanks for saving us from disaster. And I owe you something else, my son. An apology. I was a fool to ignore your warnings simply because of your age. It's fine, Father. Really. In that case, might you be interested in helping find potential improvements for the systems that govern our son? Of course, I could think of several already. My mouth did a weird movement when I said already, and I'm not going to acknowledge it beyond that. Hayes, I want to thank you properly for being so helpful. Could you come and visit me again in Charlene Hamlet? Of course, man. That's right there. I'll just fly. Thank you again. Here's your reward. It's my pocket money, with an additional something from my parents. I'm so happy that you listened to me and decided to trust my knowledge. I hope our paths cross again when I have become a researcher in my own right. I'll be sure to make you proud. It's the same amount. Oh wait, I see. And a little extra from my parents. I'll get that. Oh, there's more. We're pulling into something to ask me. Hello again. Thanks once more for your help with sorting out the sun. I've actually got something else to ask if you're willing to hear me out. It concerns a new friend. Oh, is it the same troll? A new friend of mine, a young troll that I found wandering around these parts recently. Obviously, he's not capable of speech, but he can clearly understand me when I talk to him. You do believe me, right? Yeah, that's Shaggles. What a peculiar name. Well, that makes explaining the situation much easier. I last saw him by Logisticon Alpha. Let's go and see if he's still there. Maybe I shouldn't have gone live this early. I'm clearly tired as fuck. I mean, I'd be playing 14 anyway. It's just... when streaming, it's kind of rude to just, like, stop playing and go to bed. Like, on a whim. I've been searching all over for you, you know. Since we last met, I decided to use magics to improve my vocalization. To that, I've read my fair share of tomes on the subject. It seems you're kind of capable of making your vocal cords vibrate thanks to your ability to breathe through your mouths. Alas, we trolls are incapable of doing so. However, I managed to adapt a wind-aspected spell to enable me to communicate properly. Not that there's anything wrong with nasal gurgles, mind you. I'm not gifted enough to activate the spell on my own, so I set out in search of you once more. It was then that I bumped into this clever child. It wouldn't have been any help, so I left without him. Clearly I made the right choice. While I might not be able to speak with this boy, he still managed to bring you to me. You can understand what he's saying? Simply amazing. I knew we had to have some way of communicating. I'm an Endwalker. I gather he knows a thing or two about Ether as well. Would you mind telling him what I just told you? Pretty girl. Right? I think I am. Because that it would explain why I can, like, communicate with, like, things that can't speak English. So that's what he'd been trying to tell me about. Plus, Medion said that we're at Endwalker. So that's what he'd been trying to tell me about. Of course I'll do my best to help. The wind-aspected ether vented by the earthen reactor ought to help. If we fiddle with the reactor setting a bit, you should... Did I say Eastern or Earthen? I think I said Eastern. If we fiddle with the reactor settings a bit, we should even be able to create our own blustery vortex with the stuff. That should be all you need to cast your spell. See? I've got an eye for people. Now take me to this reactor. Right this way. There has to be a sightseeing on this building somewhere. You can't hide from me. Okay, maybe you can. I'll be back in a bit. I just need to go tinker with the reactor settings. I learned about all this when I was coming up with ways to better the systems for the artificial sun. Where's the artificial moon? Oh wait, that's the one with Zodiac in it. All done. I think our wind aspect of the ether vortex should pop up somewhere to the west. Keep your wits about you. There's every chance the high concentration of ether will attract fiends. We don't have many means of protecting ourselves, so we'll need your help. Let us know when you're ready. Westward, grrr! Chekhov and Verpalain are now accompanying you. Once I am able to talk, I'm going to have so many things to complain to Noel Tia about. What should I ask Shackles first once he's able to talk? Wait, I actually want to see Shackles running. Oh my god, look at them. That's so cute. What happens if I... Okay. This is it, huh? Let me give it a go then. God, I need like a like a monster or something, man. Can you hear me? Brilliant! I can finally talk. How wonderful. There's so much I want to talk to you about. Oh, Father, what brings you here? Oh, if it isn't my favorite buffoon. How'd you know I'd be here? You could speak? Oh, even your voice is adorable. Pleasure to see you again. I was just looking for my boy. I have something of great importance to impart upon him. It's a pleasure for me as well. I've been wanting to speak with Shackles myself, and now he can reply. In that case, why don't you all join me in Charlie and Hamlet? There's someone I'd like you to meet. Okay, see, I thought I might switch hoodies. This one's like a little too stiff to just be sitting in. It's a nice hoodie and all, but like if I'm not moving around in it, it feels like restrictive. Hold on. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I really... Oh my god, is that what I look like? I need to hit a barber. Jesus. It's lovely that Shackles can talk, but I do wish he'd stop mocking me. Oh, okay, well, I wanted to talk to everybody, but whatever. So, what's this all about? Alas, that is not for me to explain. We have someone here from the studio who will do the honors instead. That would be me. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I come bearing a message to you, for you two from the Scholark himself. You mean myself and Verpalain? Correct. Master Verpalain and Master Shackles, was it? Would you two perchance be interested in pursuing an education at the studio? Word of your recent accomplishments has reached us, and we are almost impressed by your abilities. It would be an honor to welcome you to our institution and help nurture your talents while providing you with ample opportunities to learn. I can hardly believe my ears. But I'm not about to turn down the chance of a lifetime. Of course I'll enroll. But Verpalain can't. Can't leave. They won't let him. What's the matter, Verpalain? You've more than proved yourself ready to face greater intellectual challenges. So leave Labyrinthos and expand your horizons. It's just that... Oh, okay. Well, yeah, also a very valid concern. Completely forgot about the other one. It's just that Labyrinthos is all I've ever known. How can I be sure I'll succeed out there? I know you've got what it takes. It's not about the twins. Thank you for trying to reassure me. Only I wouldn't know anyone there, and... What are you talking about? You know me, don't you? Don't tell me you plan to spend your whole life in this fishbowl. There's a whole world out there to explore. Says the troll who's never left Labyrinthos either. Shut up. It's the wrong time. Silence, buffoon. Alright, you've convinced me. I'll go. Splendid. Now, there are just a few sheaves of paperwork to take care of, so I'll need to borrow your guardians for a bit. Aww. He's going as his guardian. That's cute. None of this would have happened if we hadn't met, would it? I never would have gotten this opportunity or made such a wonderful new friend without you. Thank you. I really mean it. Farewell. That's so cool, actually. Look at the next generation. The boy and his monster. I guess that's it. Although I do want to do... I could do MSQ. I want to think about... Nah, never mind. I want to think about that one side quest that I took that I didn't know the answer to for two of them. The one with the riddles, but it's fine. I'll look at them next time I go to Charlian. Right now, let's just do MSQ. I think we've hit the level 89 quest, right? So we have 10 quests left in this chunk, I think. And I haven't looked at the next chunk, but I'm gonna assume like 8 or something, right? Because I think I only have like 18 quests left, so. Usually what they do is each chunk is like 20 quests, and then 10 of them will be at one level, and then... Oh, what? Really? 10 of them will be one level, and then 10 of them will be the other level. Feel it too, don't you? The ship is impressive, but it pales in comparison to the vast primordial power beneath her. I think I talked to everybody already. The same enchantments most advanced have been woven into the ship's very bones. Of Sun and Bluvia were doubtless called upon for their expertise in teleportation magics. It was the Allagons who first combined the mechanical and ethereal sciences into a revolutionary discipline. Given that the ship is nothing short of a technological marvel in that precise vein, Alec and Salvage should shoot it what should do. We must learn of Heidelin's greater plan. I only hope that she also knows the current location of Medion. But we can do neither if we do not focus on whatever trial awaits us within. I doubt this is what Erenville meant when he said there remains much we do not know, but I still can't believe everything that was hidden underneath this city the whole time. If meeting Heidelin proves difficult even for the Forum, then perhaps Oh, this is an uninformed idea at this phase, I'm afraid. I will duly inform you if anything comes of it. Think how many generations labored for this end, and that we aim higher still. We must prepare no preparation, and that means speaking with Heidelin, no matter the cost. I can well imagine the zeal with which they are working on the ether burner, and all I can say is that I'm glad we have something to do other than get in their way. Once it's ready, we'll see to it that the ship is put to good use. We'll make for the lift at the center of this chamber. Come. This is so fucking cool. How do they get there? Wait, what? Are there stairs? Am I missing them? I mean, I could just jump off the side, but like, where's the cinematography in that? Oh, no, okay, the stairs are right there. The moment I do it. As a means of communing with the heart of the star, it is disappointingly mechanical in design. I doubt there's anything worth worrying over. Not for Heinelin's champion, at any rate. Am I the only one feeling terribly nervous? Surely not. We must employ a full cohort of engineers just to maintain the lifts. The ether here is more brilliant than I have ever seen. With the ship in the way, I didn't even notice this was here. This doesn't strike me as particularly dangerous, unless one is afraid of lifts. I sure hope that Master Fortuno has more to share ere sending anyone stumbling into the ethereal sea. Yeah, please elaborate. As you all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane, what we refer to as the ethereal sea. At the heart of the star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. We utilize this principle in constructing the Antitower, once more here in Thalmazane. I feel like I relearn how to say that every single time. Thalmazane. Or Thalmazine? Could be Thalmazine. No sooner did the Forum decide that an exodus from the star would be necessary than it began work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allowed us to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before, in search of Heidelin's ever fainter echoes. Ishoscope. And you communicate with her through this device. For a time, yes, but since the 7th Umbral Calamity, it has been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the center of the star than we have ever dared, beyond the Ishoscope. And so, I make no guarantee that you will find her, nor of your safety, not so deep in the ethereal sea. We understand, but if we are to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I know. I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. The Ishoscope's ocular lens, by which we may peer into the ethereal sea without placing ourselves at hazard, lies above us. Through it, we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths, there are pockets of ether so dense and turbulent, they can unravel one's soul. We determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will recall you with teleportation magics. To that end, it would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist in assessing said risk. Otherwise, there is an increased probability that we will extract you too early or too late. Please, allow me. I have thought upon this much, and in truth, I do not believe that I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. The events at the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstripped my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard, no matter how much you may wish it were otherwise. If I assist in the manner that Master Fortuno has laid out, however, I may still be of use. Will you trust in me to do so? I can think of none I trust more. Compared to all that effort you put into keeping us alive while our souls were in the first, preventing us from dissolving into ether on a single expedition might pose no challenge at all. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. You flatter me, but rest assured that I will be keeping a close eye on all of you. There is one more thing. Those in ages past referred to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace is memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, so we believe. Yet what of these memories? If you think that ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on ethereal tides. Some theorize that they linger for some time, associated with strong sentiment in particular. In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you, for hatred or for love. Thus do I caution you to be wary, also to have faith. Remember those who do gladly extend a hand to you, they may lift you up once more. The Ishoscope. Is it dungeon? Okay. Yeah, I guess it's a dungeon. Once you are below, you should proceed through the Ishoscope to the central observatory. That is where the objective lens is located. You can manipulate it to direct an ethereal current deeper into the sea. Though I shall assist you in every way possible, this is your journey to make. When you are ready, I bid you step forth. Hold on. So a friend of mine wanted to play with me when I got to something, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, it's a dungeon, level 89. Deep in the heart of Labyrinthos lies a secret among secrets, the device through which the Charlatans have peered into the ethereal sea to learn Hydaelyn's secrets. With their bargain with the form fulfilled, the Signs of the Seventh Dawn are poised to journey to the Ishoscope and beyond to beg her aid. No depths are without their darkness. I'll see if my friend responds. I don't want to wait too long. Maybe our enemies are down there, but if we've beaten them once, we can beat them again. I'm more concerned about our meeting with Hydaelyn. We may find our truth, but what if... No, I would rather not think on it. Let's move on. We've always tried to do the right thing, but we have not always been kind nor merciful. I should not be surprised if some few harbored resentment for us as they passed on. We must face these truths and meet them as they come. I now understand why these facilities are so heavily guarded. If it fell into the wrong hands, the wisdom of Hydaelyn could be dangerous, 'tis true. However, that danger is not compared to what would result should the common folk en masse venture into the ethereal sea unprepared. Which they most certainly would, if they thought it would allow them to speak with the dead. Yes. Once that secret got out, no rational argument could dissuade people from wanting to see their loved ones, no matter how ephemeral the meeting. If Hydaelyn be unwilling or unable to divulge Meteion's location, I shall see your comrades delivered to the moon, one and all. I pray, however, that this eventuality doth not come to pass. While even a sliver of hope remaineth, must needs fight on. I cannot help but think of those who were transformed into beasts. Their ether dissolved into nothingness, their souls forever lost. Yet I dare say Fandaniel still wanders the ethereal sea, as do ancients who gave rise to Zodiark, setting in motion so many cataclysmic events. There is a justice or morality at work that governs our fates. I do not know it, nor do I think any man ever will. But some part of them remains in the ethereal sea. Do you think? Forgive me. That's not why we're here, and no matter what happens, she'll always be with us. With Reen, most of all. She'd tell us to live for the here and now, to do what must be done, and we will. I've seen more than enough death in my time. Friends, enemies, far too many to count. Once, revenge was all I lived for. All that hate, all that anger. What good did it do? None. That's what. The way I see it, there's no point living for the past. It's the present that needs protecting. Alright. They haven't responded yet. So I'm just gonna go. Alright, if it's a dungeon too, I'm gonna actually, because I have strength potions on. Well, I only have one left. That was quick. Damn. Hold on. Alright, I'm going in. The Aisha scope. Look at the squad. Look at the squad. Look at this dungeon. What the fuck?
All seems in order with the lens, and I trust you can hear me. Those things are pure malcontent, the residue of lives unfulfilled.
Oh, we're fighting? Oops, I'm messing up my shit already. Oh, but I have Raiju. Where are we going? Oh. Alright. Oh, I'm like straight up level 90. Okay, Sinking Cynicism does a big cast. I'm gonna hit this guy. Should be coming up to a boss, right? I'm gonna... No? It's not a boss? Oh, that's the boss room. Okay. It'll bird! No way! Okay. Wow. This is like a fight? I've done my full combo. Oh, I see. We gotta drop these? Memory of a principled scion takes form. Wait, what? What's happening? Papalimo? Papalimo, probably. Livia! Holy... Oh, okay, this dungeon is fire. This dungeon is fire. This is a lore dungeon. Holy shit. Oh, I see. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Alright, alright, alright. Makes sense. It's gonna be these two. Okay. Easy enough. Oh, they come back. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know what the fuck's about to happen, bro. Can I stack with this? I'm at 3 stacks. That should hurt. I think it was the AoE. Lord have mercy. Okay, so this is gonna come back. Right? And do I stay in these spots? Keep throwing away Raiju. I see, I see, I see, I see. Oh, fuck you! Did I get hit by that? Okay. I'm focusing so hard on mechanics, I'm like messing up my rotation and shit.
Follow the flow of ether. It will guide you.
Follow the flow of ether.
The ether is too dense. Ah, I'm losing you.
Holy shit. Come on, man. Ah! My buttons! Archon's memory. Who's this? Can't tell who this is. Kind-hearted knight. Is this a buff? Who are these people? I feel like I should know them. Oh, Horsefant! Horsefant was the knight. Horsefant's the knight. Who's the axe? Oh, it's gonna kill me. another boss right there. Shit, and I used everything. Oh, why did I do all that? I mean, I guess I do have trick attack. Oh! What am I doing? I hate playing with other ninjas because it gets really awkward for me. I'm really bad at, like, playing in sync with them. Also, Ridditon was the first, like, 8-man that you do. But I think they changed it to a 4-man. Oh shit, what? Do we go to this side? Why this side? I don't get it. Oh! Oh! Okay, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, let me get my head in the game. What the fuck? That's AoE. I'm sorry, I'm just not paying attention. I probably do need sleep. Okay, I think I get what's gonna happen. So look for the one that's weak. He's gonna draw an ether. Oh, he's doing this shit again? Is it gonna be this one? Can we get in? Ah, but it can't be on that side. Okay, that's cool. That makes sense. Okay, so her thing is up. I'm not gonna do my thing. See, I'm really bad with playing with other ninjas until I start paying attention. I have to do that. I just don't expect to. I'm not used to there being. Holy shit. Oh, we're still going? Alright, never mind. I won't do it. This feels like such endgame Final Fantasy bullshit. I love it. I'm gonna stop here. Okay, I'm awake now. I'm awake now. I'm doing my damage. I'm doing my damage. Oh, but I didn't use my shadow clones like a stupid. Never mind. I'm not doing my damage. Ophelia Spirit. Wow. He's gonna walk with us? Okay, dude, no rush. I want to walk with her. I'm stopping here. What the hell? I want to do this dungeon again. I feel like I've kind of shat the bed on it. Who are you going to be?
Many faces have I worn.
They start.
Is my favorite by far.
Okay. So it is Fandaniel. Or Amon, I
You
guess.
will persist in this folly no longer. Oblivion beckons.
That's so cool. Sundered soul among the dying.
The stage is set.
I have zero problem waiting. They can lose a fourth of the damage. I don't care. No, I'm gonna sit here and buff. Yes, sir. What's this mechanic? I'm gonna assume it's gonna do something to me. Yep. Okay. Nice if I had a frame of reference. That's cool. What? Where'd my Raiju go?
Let the curtains rise to the main attraction.
Oh my god, it's his sail! We get behind it? Oh shit, we do. Yeah, curtain call, it's curtain call. That's right, okay. It's literally the same mechanic.
What a boorish audience you are.
Oh what the fuck is this? Oh, okay. That's easy. Those are just auto attacks in the tank. These are gonna be, what's the X pattern? Big X? I'm gonna do right Firaga again. I messed up my whole order. Alright, that's cool. Kinda mad they messed up the ending for me.
Lies. All lies. Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies.
Wait, why is it going up? Such was the strength of our faith in us. Yeah, he's not gone. So life is a struggle, but it's worth. Is no lie. He's gonna be washed away. This tiresome. I sense yet a presence. Yeah. All right, this dungeon was fire as fuck. Yeah, this dungeon was really good. The warrior was Ardbert! Oh my god, I feel so stupid.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Leave this to him.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all. How would you know that name? Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emet-Selch. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them, no matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next.
Huh.
I wonder, is Emet-Selch adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis?
Probably, yeah.
How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amarok in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly. But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution! That is my truth, my answer to the question. And yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt.
You want to believe there's something else.
Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way? After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last.
Who?
Still clinging to existence, I see. You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I.
Who?
We prisoners to men, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Arsahi?
Huh?
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you.
Cool. I don't give a shit. I hate you.
Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the
Legit heel turn. I'm walking the other way. I don't care.
Some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
I want Emon and Findaniel to know that they have an ally. Even if I don't want to be. After everything they've done, all the lives they've ruined, the pursuit of their own death, I want them to know that they have an ally. That not everybody is going to push them away or push everyone else away. You know? As much as I want to just be silent and let this happen, I'll help you.
Even here, even now, you have every right to hate me. For the fool I was. For the monster I became. But I will not beg forgiveness. The tale of Hermes, the man who knew so much, yet understood so little, ends here.
Don't try to follow me.
I won't.
I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind it.
And he's gonna hit me with the you people? Okay, bye.
Likewise, I pray we do not meet again.
You had better hope not.
Bye. What?
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
There she is.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
God, this is such an Amano design. I love it. Meet again, Vina.
I see. Thou didst journey unto Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge. I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute. Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched.
I wonder what Y'shtola is seeing right now, too. This must be just like a white screen.
The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion. When all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy.
Okay, let's go right now.
Hark! Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity,
Worthy against you?
I will not allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return.
What? What the fuck are you? Can't you just give us like a Giga Echo? We'll be worthy then. Why? She's just trying to fight people, man.
Ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Aye. No room for confusion there.
This is so cool.
In any case, we've come too far to back down.
This is Final Fantasy as fuck, by the way. Like this ending area.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day. Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Bring out the paladin gear. Bring out the paladin gear. Aw, damn, never mind. He's going. Is that black mage?
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
That's so cool. Like, it's cool as fuck, but Vanelle's just trying to fight people. She hasn't fought somebody in thousands of years. She's just trying to fight somebody. The Mother Crystal. During this quest and when using the duty support system, you can have the opportunity to take this trial with a party of scions. Some of these allies' roles will differ from those you are normally able to select. What? Additionally, you may now enter the Aisha scope with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface. What do you mean their roles will be different? I'm not entering with a party of NPCs. Are you fucking kidding me? Goddess of Light, Will of the Star, Hydaelyn. From the far reaches of the ethereal sea, has she ever called to you? And at last you meet face to face. But the Scions would traverse the great expanse in search of Meteion to forestall the final days. You must first rise to meet her challenge and prove yourself equal to the task. Alright, I'm going in. Well, let me talk to everybody first. Never, in the past, present, or future, have I found only happiness. To live is to be ever beset by hardships great and small. Yet it is in adversity we find the strength to strive for the next moment of peace, and the next, no matter what trials we face. By this strength have the will of the gods been defied, and its fortunes of men been forever changed. May it be so again this day. What? Surprised to hear me and love mentioned in the same breath? I've not a heart of stone. Even in my darkest hour, there were people I cared for. Mentors, comrades, that mad woman who gave her life for us. And you and Alphino threw my eyes off a bridge. I've never known peace since. Hold on, I'm actually gonna... I might be able to talk to everyone in time. If strength is the courage to confront your failings and accept that you are worthy of another chance, to rise from the ashes while the fire still burns, bloody but unbowed, then my friends have made me strong. My friends are my power! Should we bring our singular talents to bear as one? Even gods may fall. Nevertheless, I prithee throw myself not into peril, lest our curative resources be spent. From the ruins of a sundered paradise did she rise, to grant this star new life. As it will, long has she labored to guide her children. Make no mistake, this trial puts proof Heidelin's own faith. Pain and despair. Aye, we're old friends. I've lost count of the times I've cursed my own powerlessness. But it's the blessed moments in between that I choose to hold in my heart. Memories and possibilities. I fight to keep those things alive. Ophelia and Reen. To say nothing of you lot, I know. Never settle for less. Emmet called us incomplete, pitiful creatures, he said, and maybe we are. Pain, grief, fear, they walk with us wherever we go. But we prove to him that we deserve to live, and we'll prove it to Heidelin, Meteon, to the universe itself if we must. I kinda wanna take a... Hold on. I gotta take a picture. Shit is hype. I gotta take a picture. Let me angle it up here, right? Do a little cinematic... Oh, hold on. Where is it? Object. Let's do a little cinematic, camera tilt. You know what I'm saying? Right? Make it look like she's bearing down on top of us. I think that would be this angle, right? I'm gonna do it like this. Oh, but I want everyone in the shot. Oh, fucking hurry on, Jay. Oh, but I want the mother crystal in the shot too. Alright, this is probably gonna be the best bet. That's fire. See, if I do it like this, like maybe down here. Still wasn't on the shot though. It's too far. I can't do it the way I want to. I think I got one that'll do. But I can't really do it the way I want to. Okay, so I'm sorry, you're just not gonna be in the shot, I guess. Is Orion so damn big, man? Okay, nah, it's fine. Alright, I guess we wait. I might grab an ice cream cone or something. Those things are really good. If the queue pops, I'll sprint. I'll be right back. Oh! Wait, hold on. I thought more people joined. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll leave it on the screen. I just realized I'm in queue for 2 things. I just realized it. Hold on. I have to withdraw. I have to withdraw. I'm glad I realized it this time. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm not having that happen again. I'm gonna keep my cam off while I eat the ice cream, because that shit was embarrassing yesterday. You know, I'm thinking about. Why is this song used both for Vana and Bahamut? I guess it's less Bahamut and more like just associated with the end of 1.0 in general, which Bahamut was present for. But is it to imply that it was like Heidelin singing that entire time? I guess maybe. But I don't know. This song plays like, so Answers plays during Binding Coil's turn 13. And in my head, that song is just associated with Bahamut for me, and less so like Heidelin and Vana. Come on, Q-Pop. I already had the end of the last dungeon rune for me. I kind of want to ride this high. I like this version of Answers though. Is this gonna play during the fight? You know what? I wonder if some of the mechanics from the solo duty are gonna be here during this fight. What? I don't remember a single one of those. Maybe I can sight read it. I mean, I'm sure I'll remember them when they like pop up. I remember the orbs and how bullshit they were. Otherwise, I don't really remember much. Again, I still don't know how healers are expected to clear that. All right, devs. I mean, I say devs. It's not the devs. It's just like people. Queue up for this. I wanna fight. Okay. I finished my ice cream and I'm still not fighting Vana. If you're watching the VOD, here, hold on. Hi. If you're watching the VOD, feel free to skip ahead. I promise you there will be nothing interesting happening until this queue pops. So, I genuinely don't know what to do to fill the time. Shit. I mean, I guess I could go to another area and, like, do something else in, like, Gold Saucer or something, but am I really gonna, like, ruin the moment? Nah. So, you know, feel free to skip ahead. I can't see the future. I have no idea when the queue will pop, but just kind of grab that little red bar under there. You know what I'm talking about? Just kind of grab that and just kind of, or I guess it'd be this way. Just kind of zhuzh it a little bit. You know, I'm gonna make a guess. I'm gonna say it's gonna go from. I can't make a guess because the boundaries, but just grab it and kind of zhuzh it forward a little bit. All right, and well, there we go. Alright, I'm waiting for somebody to early pull. Everybody looks sick as fuck. Look at the warrior. Vine Light Heidelin. Hold on. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good.
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee. Come, prove thy worth.
You don't even have to ask twice. You eat something. Just gonna pull it? Okay.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? Change of arms. May the test continue.
What?
Where near or far.
Oh! Okay, so red is in. Tank stack. Tank stack? Oh, they're dead. Okay, you probably don't need stack then. Is this out? They're probably out. Yep.
Light unyielding.
So red in, green out. Easy enough. Nicholas's Radiance. Daily, gotcha. I'll remember that. Dawn Mantle.
By
We
blade.
get to, oh, fuck, okay. Makes sense. Okay, Hero Sundering is a cone forward. On Mantle. Where's it at, though? In?
Where near or far.
Just gonna Mickey Mouse of Scorn. Hey! What are you? Hey!
By blade.
Oh, fuck!
Crystals of light. To me.
Oh, nice. Your field think.
The song of creation's
This
end.
is. Do we get behind this?
Feel. The sorrow and hope's demise.
So this is what we're here feeling thinking.
Think. Find your way in the darkness.
So we gotta use the crystals to block? Okay. I wonder if in Extreme they do like different things, each crystal color.
Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. When you are resolved,
Oh yeah. I'm resolved as fuck right now.
but this test is far from over.
Get away from my monk disciple.
My crystal's light.
Remember, Dawn Mantle. That's not the cone thing. In.
We're near or far.
Wait, what? What's up with my jutsu? Okay, something went wrong there. My brain got a little scrambled. What's the scoring? That's the tank stack.
We're high or low.
Oh, is it gonna come back in a cone? Wait, what? It's gonna come back though, right? It's gonna come back though. Right? Starting with that one? Yep. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. I'm getting it. A mantle out, maybe? Out. Oh, and stack. This feels like a Warrior of Light. Funnily enough, right? The attack that I keep fucking up on starts with an M. The fuck is this? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, it's this one. It's this one. What am I looking for? I don't know. I'm like on pure autopilot, just trying to figure out these fucking mechanics. What the fuck is blue? Oh, fuck, that's blue. That's blue. God damn it.
Succumb not to fear.
I'm just gonna stay still so this runs out. Oh shit, it's on me. I'm gonna pop this. What am I doing? I'm not even doing my right jutsu, bro. Oh, I'm an embarrassment. What the fuck is this? Oh shit. Oh, it's exoflares? Oh, okay, that's not bad. Oh, mantle. Red. And... Okay, so it's easy. Blue is just... I'm overthinking it. Red is in, green is out, blue is corners. It's not that hard, I just never notice it. Why does he keep putting it on me? What the fuck? I want to LB. I don't like LBing when I'm new to something, but no one's gonna use it. She probably blocks it, if I had to guess. Which is why no one has used it yet. Just like Warrior of Light. Green is out.
Light unyielding. At last, man has the strength to...
battle that would go down in history, were there anyone but us to tell the tale. And so it ends, all in a day's work. Okay, Alice has nothing to say. I never thought we'd end up fighting Heidelin herself. It would appear we have proven equal to the challenge. Twins? Nothing? I trust you're still in one piece. Alize has nothing to say. There we go. I hope that'll suffice. But we did it.
No, this can't be happening.
Did we kill her? It was bait! We got baited!
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis.
To form bonds. Understand each other.
Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations, surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of Dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized.
Oh, wow.
They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place.
That makes so much fucking sense, actually.
Faceless, omnipotent force of nature. The Mother Crystal. Our final hope. Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the Crystal of Azam, yes?
Yeah.
As Heidelin, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless.
Whoa.
Use it wisely, for it will not last indefinitely. As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance. It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azam's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over. of this. I have no doubt. For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
It is fortunate that Fortuno hath kept Livingway apprised of our progress. We require the Loperate's aid more than ever. The fight was cool. I just wish I noticed the blue more. Dynamis is ruled by emotion. Perhaps prayer has more tangible results than I suspected, albeit ones that are not always as obvious to us. In which case, we may hope that Heidelin's wishes continue to move the hearts of men as they set forth time and time again. Far be it for me to refute Heidelin's own words, yet even if her actions were neither kind nor just, we can yet give them a nobler meaning. We can make our faith the salvation of mankind. She and Heidelin were two of a kind, weren't they? Full of love for the star and its people, always holding to hope for our future. She has given us all she can. Given us. We must share what we know with Father and the Loperates at once, that it must not go to waste. That it not go to waste. I will keep Heidelin's words in my heart, as Talisman and Lodestone both. Already talked to Astinia? A bit small for a welcoming party, but I've never been one for crowds. Thank goodness, I never would have forgiven myself had any of you come to harm. Oh, I didn't know. Was that Livingway? I'm glad to see you well. We could roughly place your souls, deep as you went. I can neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? Well, you know, a little of this, a little of that. Nothing crazy. You mean to say Heidelin is... No. There's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Meteion if it's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. A fancy navigatory one. To the edge of the universe, where it congregates the despair of countless stars. We were determined to see this through. We are. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. Look at the squad. I know that it pains you to accept this, but that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet we only have two means to travel the great expanse. Moon, Shrellian's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. Reform's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit. I could not rescind it, even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not. I would do all within my power to aid your cause. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. We may as well take advantage of it. We can chart a course through the sea of stars in a single day? Ye gods. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then? And perhaps a nap? Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. It was really cool though. Get a little bit of closure on Heidelin and her everything. There's a quest over here. Aha! I've been expecting you. I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea, dizziness, hauntings? Well, have a pleasant sleep, and if you do experience any unusual phenomena, please let me know. I shall add it to our records. Hey, take off your clothes, man. In bed with the shoes on? Yes. Emerald.
There you are. Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least.
I said Emerald, not the music, you know what I mean?
Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder.
This is Fladeus. Speaking from the sea, I guess. The ethereal sea.
Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
Alright, before I start the... Let me see, a bold decision. First, I'm gonna check how many quests I have. Right? Endwalker, MSQ. A bold decision, I think it was called. B89. Bold decision. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see. 40, 59, 62, 71, 80, 82, and then, oh, that's 90. So I have 18 quests left, right? I have 18 left. Alright, before I move on with MSQ, this fucking quest, man. Towards wisdom aspiring, a keeper doth gaze. A young mind's inquiring, and new trails blazed. Towards wisdom aspiring by young minds inquiring, and new trails blazed. The mind is a muscle, and rest as it grow, so let all embrace slumber, the better to know. Is it the inn? Is there like a sleepatorium I'm just not aware of? What was the other one? My life overflowing, the keeper doth wait. Clutching a prize is hunger to sate. And no prize is so coveted as one golden hued, the mention of which is never thought rude. I already got the Nymphi one. I mean, I still think it might be like a river or something, right? Life ever flowing? Like, it's either a river or it's that. But Thaliak isn't associated with life. Right? Life ever flowing could mean the residential area. It could mean here. My life ever flowing. Doubt it refers to up the stairs because we already got that one. Life ever flowing could also mean the port, right? Oh, there are multiple quests. Life ever flowing could mean the port. I'm gonna feel so stupid when I actually solve this quest. Because then the answer is gonna be, it's gonna make so much sense the moment I solve it. My life ever flowing. I'm gonna check the port. Another exodus is upon us already. I still vividly recall the first one. I just joined Worldly Affairs and the department was quite busy. That was merely movement across borders. I can only imagine the chaos that will ensue from an exodus to another star. Booga booga? I doubt you're anything, but, like... No. If ever flowing. Maybe there has to be something by Thaliak. I doubt it, though. It just doesn't make sense. The biggest missed opportunity with this place is not letting us jump in the water. That's the only missed opportunity. We could do it in Ralger's Reach. Why can't we do it here? Literally an ocean town or a port town. Life ever flowing. Hold on, I'll be right back. I put on the hoodie because it was cold, and now I'm hot, but I don't want to take the hoodie off. Alright, I'm back. This headphone wire, man. I guess at this point now I just like pixel hunt. Because I genuinely have no clue. I have no clue anymore. Life ever flowing? Is it also gonna be like a play on the name of the area? Oh, you know what? There is one place I haven't been to. Where's the teleport area? I forgot what building that was in. Confluence. Right? Let me see. Does that align with anything? Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. I forgot to. I'm so sorry. Does that align with anything? I'm not sure, but let's check. Let's see. I have no clue. During the floods of the Sixth Emperor Calamity, Archon Yunkrep ferried the people aboard his ark to safety through the use of teleportation magics. Really? So it wasn't even on the water? That's cool. So it was through the Ethereal Sea. Does that count as a teleport though? Maybe it wasn't through the Ethereal Sea. But like that's the way aetherites work though, right? They like deconstruct your ether. Cheating way? Cheating way wants to play triple triad? Go fuck yourself. They like deconstruct your ether, right? Move it through the sea, and then you have to like catch yourself at your destination. I mean, I could check the Hall of Artifice, right? I feel like this has now gone beyond... I feel like this has now gone beyond solving riddles, and... Like, I got one of them, but I feel like this is now just like a pixel hunt. Sorry, I just heard something in the background. Does this have to be in, like, Old Charlian? I guess it does. It bothers me, though. Because even though I don't know the answers, I feel like I've been everywhere and I haven't seen an NPC out of place. Now I feel quite stupid, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, could it be the butlers? That's a big... I didn't realize their house was so damn big. Leorette? You're kind of out of the way. I didn't even know you were here. Okay. Look how big their fucking house is. Oh. I did not realize that. I feel like Life Ever Flowing has to be out here. I'll talk to that NPC in a moment, but I think this has to be it. Let me see. Keep it clutching on prizes, hunger to sate. No prize is so coveted as one golden hue, the mention of which is never thought rude. It has to be food, right? Like, what food? I mean, maybe it's not a physical hunger? I really wish I could mount up in the city. And make things so much easier. At least it'd make the exploration a lot easier. We haven't really had a reason to walk around the city like this, you know? So I guess it's kind of cool that we can... Or I guess it's kind of cool that I'm doing it now. Is that your house? It's alright. It's interesting seeing how eager some of these people are just like to get the fuck out of here. Some people are like, man, I can't leave everything I've ever known. Other people are like, what? Can't wait for the Exodus. You know, those are the ones who are broken on this planet. And now they're... I know that's what I would be doing. Shit. I'm talking about myself. If I was broke on Earth, and then they said, hey, every Earthling, we gotta get the fuck out of here and move to another planet. Happily. I'll go out and get to the other planet. I'll go out, grab a pickaxe, and start looking for some oil or something. Round 2. Those are the only 2 NPCs that can talk in here? So what the fuck? Alright, I guess I'm wrong about the Life Overflowing bit. Where else could that be, though? Alright, let's check, let's head back to the school, because I feel... I don't understand why the school is not one of the answers. I feel like the school is the first answer. Maybe I'm just not haven't like talked to the right person. You were part of the quest where it was like, I'm in love with Alice, right? It's definitely not any of you guys. Actually, it could be you. Nope. Okay, so the school is awash too. What about this random part of the map that we have no reason to be in? With a beautiful sunset, I gotta say. This feels like a cutscene. That's actually kind of fire. That's okay. It does have a purpose. It has a purpose. The purpose is to look pretty as fuck. This song is so good. Why wouldn't it be that sleeping NPC that we saw though? Right? She was just standing by a statue and she was like sleepy. It said sleep in the thing. Right? Why isn't it you? I don't get it. It makes sense, right? Look. Toward wisdom aspiring, a keeper to the gaze. By young minds inquiring in neutral's blaze. Yet the mind is a muscle and rest as it grows, so let all embrace slumber. That's literally like a sleeping student is exactly what I'm looking for. I don't believe you. That makes no sense. That makes me mad, actually. That I don't understand why it's not that NPC. Maybe I have to put the keys in the box one at a time. No. I mean, I guess it's worth a shot. I much prefer sitting down with this paper about Papalimo than engage in some debate about our leaving of the star, truth be told. Rest in peace, Papalimo. I mean, maybe it is the inn, right? Maybe there's just a character sitting in the inn? No? Okay, I'll do a few more laps, and then if I can't find it, then I'll dip. Oh, good sir, Ambassador, one of the foremost scholars in the field of comparative mythology. In my life's work to scrutinize the myths of people across the land and throughout the ages, trying to glimpse the truth that hides behind commonalities these timeless stories share. Okay. Okay, so I do need all three. The imbeciles of the Astronomical Society have the audacity to call my sublime theories delusional. Have you ever heard such unfounded nonsense? The vast tapestry of stars in the skies above are teeming with life, and I shall prove it if it's the last thing I do. Oh shit, where have I heard that one before? Maybe it's Darapu. Nope. Darapu does not have our key. See, I feel like I have a strong understanding of the city, but reading the puzzles, they don't like jump out at me like the last one did when I was like walking around that area. All right, I'll move on. It hurts. Let's do the other side quests. I'll just teleport to a crystal. Oh, there's one right. Oh, well, fuck it. Already here. The House of your servant is working to beautify the city. Ah, my Lord Hayes, what good fortune that you should show us. You should grace us now. We are planting flowers if you would perchance care to join us. It's part of Lady Emiliance's efforts to beautify our fair city, you see, which in turn is part of her wider civic contributions. Were you to help with a plan or two, my mistress would be surely delighted. You've been planting trees. Hold on. I fucked up my light. What? That's the best I'm gonna get. Marvelous! Marvelous. Though the world has become an uncertain place, it is in such times most of all that the people have need of cheer. Do not agree? With that settled, permit me to furnish you with some bulbs. As you go out planting them, you may notice other helpers here and there. Do feel free to have a chat with them. Wait, you're him. I am. Can't wait for the flowers to bloom. Where's I'm thirsty, but I don't want to drink on stream. Begging your pardon, but you're Hayes Nadal, yes? I've heard all about you. Seeing that we're all family, Lady Emilienne shares the contents of her children's letters, you see, and how they write about you. I've never had the pleasure before, but this feels like meeting an old friend. To not only meet you at last, but to have you plant flowers with us besides. It's truly an honor. On behalf of my fellow servants, allow me to thank you for being such a great friend to Master Alphino and Mistress Alize. No problem, they're cool. I like them, at least. I'm gonna spend more time with Alphino, that's for sure, but pretty cool. You're one of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, are you not? Hi, I've seen you at the Baldessian Annex. Well now, what a great honor it is to meet you. We're students at the studium, you see. And Olivia, your twins were our seniors. And that despite being years younger than us, than everyone. What? Oh. And that despite being years younger than us, than everyone. To be admitted at the tender age of 11, they're prodigies of the rarest sort. Their graduation theses and deeds in the world are an inspiration to us all. And to meet one of their legendary comrades in the flesh, moving beyond words. We often hear tales about the Scions, like your fellows. Like your fellows, we hope to leave our little island one day and do great things. When that day comes, perhaps we'll see you again. Somewhere out there. Can't read anymore. Oh, man. Ah, finished planting the bulbs. Wonderful. In time, they will grow into beautiful Nymea lilies, a symbol of safe travels. Upon learning of this in her children's letters, Lady Emilienne took to planting the lilies in the hope that no harm would befall them and their beloved comrades. We humble servants share in that hope. Wherever your path may take you, know that you are ever in our thoughts. Wow. That's cool. Where's the... How is it not either of you? Who do I need to talk to, man? Welcome. What will you be having today? Oh, it's you, Hayes. As it happens, Alize also came by recently, busy as she is. She wanted to let me know that she's patched things up with her father. I'm truly happy for her. Speaking of busy, we're quite short on hands this shift. Much as I hate to bother you, could you deliver an order for me? It's a pair of salad sandwiches for an elderly gentleman at Ox Landing. He's a Lalafell with a distinguished air, so you can't miss him. My thanks in advance. Okay. I was just there, homie. I was just there. Oh, you're one of the Scions, are you not? Hayes, I believe. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Now, what might I do for you? Well, this guy is distinguished as fuck. Distinguished as fuck? Ah, the sandwiches. How very kind of you to bring them. Last Stand serves up many scrumptious dishes, but their sandwiches have always been my favorite. My son, meanwhile, was partial to the pretzels. When I was young, I attended the Studium. Louis was a classmate of mine, a kindred spirit in the study of magic, and we inspired each other to greater heights. After I completed my studies, I continued conducting research and eventually became a professor. I married and had a family. Settled down. Such a life wasn't for Louis. He was on the road more often than not. My son grew to admire him and went to become his pupil and earn his Archon's mark. Oh my god, it's Papalima. See him set forth to fight for Eorzea beside the Louis filled me with pride. Yet so too did I worry, as any parent would. In the end, he gave his life for the cause. So strongly did he believe in it. And having now seen his comrades fighting tirelessly to protect our star, I have come to understand whence came his conviction. Ah, but listen to me blathering on. I know you are a busy man, so I shall let you go. Thank you. Not only for the sandwiches, but also for standing with my son to the last. That was Papalimo's father. Wow. Oh, you're back. Did you have a chat with a customer? Wonderful. The gentleman's regular of ours, you see. When he heard that the Scions had come to Charlene, he was beside himself with excitement. He dearly wanted to meet you, but wasn't sure how to go about it. So when you appeared when you did, well, I thought I'd make it happen. I appreciate you going along with it. By way of thanks, here's a little something on the house. Enjoy. Whoa, okay. Enhanced Shroud. For learning the trait Enhanced Shroud, consuming stacks of Lemur... How do they pronounce it in East? Lemures? They said Lemures in East 9. I'm gonna say Lemure. Lemure Shroud will grant stacks of Void Shroud in their place. Void Shroud can then be consumed to execute actions such as Lemure's Slice or Lemure's Scythe. Okay. So I use my stacks and then I get another button I can use my stacks on? Or... the fuck are these? I don't understand where these buttons come from. What? Like, I get how I use them, I just don't know what they come from. Ah, here it is. Okay. So it's Bloodstalk and Grimswath. Okay, gotcha. Okay. And then does that further allow me to use my other buttons? Right? So I'm guessing what it looks like is, you know, actually probably not. It's probably just its own like button that does nothing. It's just like damage. Right? Yeah, it's even weaker. I think it's just extra damage that I could do to burn my stacks. But do I get another? So each of it costs 1 stack, right? Or 2 stacks. Sorry. So if I only have 5, would I do bop bop, and then bop? Not bop. I would do bop bop bop, right? Because that'll use the 1 stack left. Oh no. Oh, that's Lemire Shroud, not Void Shroud. What do I use the last point of Void Shroud on then? Huh. Okay. Oh, and these are abilities! Oh, they're cancels! Oh, that changes things. Okay, so like when I'm enshrouded, I can do like bop 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 bop. Actually no, I can only do it twice, so it'd be like bop 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 bop. And then I have 1 stack left over for no fucking reason. I mean, that's kind of cool though. Okay. Those are the quests. Still have no fucking clue where they want me to go for that other quest though. Hayes, I trust you've had a good rest. An envoy of Master Fortuno has arrived not long ago with a message. The Laparates have determined Meteon's location. We've been asked to gather at the Rostra. I'll meet you there along with the others. As the final days first manifested, we've been tested as never before. Even more so in your case. Nevertheless, our work is far from over. Not if we're to falter now. Not when the end is in sight. How did you sleep? I should hope. Well, I should hope. It's likely the last opportunity we'll have to take a proper rest for quite some time. I probably could have done with a few more winks myself. The thought of what's to come was keeping me awake, you see, so I thought to do a bit of research, hoping I might eventually feel weary enough to doze off. But before I realized it, it was already morning. No need to scold me, I already regret it, and I'll probably only feel that regret more keenly as the day wears on. Here, our recent travails within Labyrinthos and the Ethereal Sea have taken their toll on my mind. For last night I received a visitor in my dreams. Brita. A vision not of the woman she was, nay, but the woman she would have become. Wow. Eidolon, the heart of the star, is gone, and yet on the morrow the sun will rise, and life will go on. When I look upon Charlie and its idyllic surrounds, there are moments when her absence feels unreal, as do the final days. Would that it were so. Not feeling any ill effects from the istroscope, are you? After playing test subject for those new aetherites, even the mention of ether sickness makes me feel a little queasy. Before coming, I thought to inquire after our comrades abroad. It seems that the effects of the final days have been observed further and further north of Garlemald. For a blessing, those regions are largely uninhabited, but in any event, we mustn't interpret this as a geographical spread. There's no telling where in the world the phenomenon will strike next, unfortunately. The Forum is not here in its entirety to brood and glare at us. Master Barnier's presence alone is enough to put me on edge. Gods, I can hardly believe the Laparates managed to find Meteon out there, even among the stars. Sheer distances involved are mind-boggling. What took you so long? We have much to discuss and scant time to do it. Okay, damn. If you would know the reason for this assembly, you had better ask Master Leveilleur. Almost dropped the controller. Everyone appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Laparates have deduced the whereabouts of Meteon by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Eidolon herself. The quarry's location is a place far beyond the moon, farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation. A veritable Ultima Thule. Indeed. How then are we to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion systems, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule. The myriad other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess ether enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination and back. However, if we integrate our Hyper Hopper into your ether burner, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Oh yeah, just like that! Plug a USB-C into one and put it in the other. Father, does this mean... Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Loporrit's proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Hydaelyn believed you possessed of the strength needed to overcome this crisis. Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Hydaelyn's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of this star. That is why we have chosen to place our faith in Hydaelyn. In you. The Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What of all the people that have labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. I would not be so sure. They had not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacius. Nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of adamantite go unnoticed. No. People do not protest. Quite the contrary. They have expressed unwavering support for you and your mission. Are the Loporrits too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris and its people? If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. Numer certainly have need of our expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life. An otherwise vexing problem our know-how can remedy. Besides, Hydaelyn chose us to lead the way to Meteion. Why else would she give you a crystal only we can decipher? But more importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Aetheris until you brought us here, Urianger. And now we're enamored with the place. So what choice do we have but to save it? Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scions. So I must ask, are you certain you wish to do this? Nah, I'm good. You couldn't stop us if you tried. Actually, no, I'll say this. We'll avert the final days, whatever it takes. Very well. We shall inform the Forum of your decision, and begin preparations to bolster the Ark with the, Hyper Hopper. The Loporrits will coordinate with the Ilsabard contingent to have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete. For now, pray, take your ease. It seems there's naught to do but rest and prepare, shall we? If it gives me a good stopping point, I'm going to stop and eat something, and I'll probably be live a little bit later. I'm a little hungry. Ere we depart, we must leave nothing undone. Quite, though it is difficult to conceive of how one can best prepare to brave a domain where dynamis governs all. Nevertheless, Eidolon deemed us worthy of the trials that await. For lack of any other feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Meteion as we are. Which leaves the not-so-small task of coordinating our efforts here to you. And Tataru. Taru, what am I saying? If all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. We will be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it will affect the dynamis for the better. That settled, we should get some rest, and make the most of our time we've been afforded. Meeting's over, is it? You were in there for so long, I started to worry. What do they have to say? The edge of creation. I see. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return. And you will return. Actually, Hayes, could I borrow you for a moment? Looks like your plans for the interim are decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us back at the Baldessian Annex, alright? Come with me to the Agora. I have something to show you. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm like, he's just taking a long time to spin around, huh? Come with me to the Agora. Just doesn't follow. Nah, I'm good. Up there. Watch this. Oh, you can't jump up there? Could it be you? Hold on. Welcome, Hayes, to Taru's Boutique. I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I make an extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Not that I'm playing favorites, but you are the Warrior of Light. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I knew you would need an ensemble like anything I've created before, that I wouldn't be able to do it alone. So, after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I finally completed my career-defining masterpiece. But then inspiration struck, and I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some Thavnarian refugees, I decided to set up shop here in Charlian. Of course, I would never charge you for any of our works. Perish the thought. Varsarud, how are things coming along? Everything is in order, Mistress Tataru. We'll be ready to open shortly. Okay, this is kind of cool. Which is why I brought you here, to be our very first patron. Would you mind waiting here a moment longer? Okay. Yeah, no. Ah, did not expect to find you here. Hey! What's up, Vitra? I imagine Adana would also wish to offer her regards. Last, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineers, she remained to assist with their work on the Etherburner. This simulacrum, too, will stay in Charlian, while I oversee matters in Radz-at-Han. It is a rather convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Barshan! I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. What's more, when they at last return home to Radzat-Han, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are settling in, and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well, believe you me. Your artisans have taught me so much about Thavnarian craftsmanship. Their resources and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. Can't wait to see what kind of wonders we come up with. I pray you every success in your endeavors, Mistress Tataru. Before coming here, I heard word of the Forum's decision, of what will soon be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. Wow. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. You journey unto the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail, and restore peace and tranquility to the star. I will not see his sacrifice squandered, nor shall I rest until Radzat-Han is returned to its former glory. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, the people of the star have not yet given up hope, and neither must you. Ugh, where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Is that Nero? Oh, it's a Menelane. Hey, old boy. Hi, whatever are you doing here? Just chilling? New boutique, you say? I've been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yeah, something with a little more flair, perhaps. Befitting a man of my station. But I have nowhere to flaunt said raiments, so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. Aye, the young Lord Fortom insists that, so long as there's work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Shrellian. Thus do I toil, though every fiber of my being rails against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Sicard to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he was the one who granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence, now burdened with extra busy work. And without Honorwa here, there is no one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Shrellian delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. Go to the last stand, please. Cafe over on the pier? Their cuisine didn't appear all that appetizing, but if you vouch for their cooking, then perhaps I will give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion, and ta-ta for now, old boy. The homie. Well, is that Haze and Tataru I spy? Oh, I forgot your name. Shit. You're from the East Aldenard. I know who you are. Hugo? Hancock! What are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan. After all, any expertise required, aside from the delivery of goods, is well beyond my purview. What manner of entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Worry not, I will return straight away to Kugane once I've finished. Of course, you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed, and I would make myself, and my business, ready for their return. If you believe in them so devoutly, then why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru, fair enough. There's not more I can do to help ready the Ark and your heroes for their maiden voyage. But on your return, I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bokairo Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldenar Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? Oh, a man of tart taste, I see. Yes, there will be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies the world and Lord Lolorito have to offer. But let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tataru's ire. Until we next meet. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Ah, Hayes. Decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? Let's go, Biggs and Wedge. Tataru! Biggs, Wedge! I take it work on the Ark proceeds apace. Aye, it does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlian and Radzan has been a rewarding experience. That's to say nothing of what we learned from the Loperids. The Ark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. I can't wait for you to see it. And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Charlian. Alpha! I think he sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us, so that was the real Alpha. He was always one to turn up in a time of need, and I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Charlian. Good thing, too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there. It's so hard to believe we have the means to send you off into the great expanse, though. The farthest known reaches of, well, everything. I never thought I'd live to see such marvels, yet here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. I think how much I missed out on, and think how much I'd have missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. There is that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you, Hayes. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. One filled with even more adventure. I kind of want to call him my friend, though. I'll say that. Hell yeah. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments? That's very kind of you, Tataru. They'll be glad to hear it. Oh, I thought that was Wedge. And on that note, Wedge and I should get going. Still a few more supplies together before we return. I was trying to, like, up my register a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So. Oh my god, not even the apocalypse can make Wedge ask her out. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. All you did was make her walk forward. That's what I was waiting on? Right. I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Varsarud from Palika Stand. Haven't we met before? Ah, yes. It was you who helped us at Perusa, and again when crossing the ice fields, was it not? I doubt we exchanged little more than glances then, but it is kind of you to remember me. Thanks to Mistress Tataru, I and many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It is only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. At such times we must look to one another for strength and succor. I know not whether we will come to call this place home, or return to Thavnir, but we are here today, and are glad to have contributed to the cause. Contribute they did by helping to make your new garments as durable as possible. We put our hearts and souls into them, and I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. Gods, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the Waking Sands. From the rising stones to the falling snows, and even a certain insufferable someone's ruby bazaar. We were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when you were swept away to the first, Grahatia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours has been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you persevered time and again. For all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, and I've long since learned you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promise to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you could be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. Don't forget to pick up your clothes from Varsarud before you leave. They were expertly tailored just for you. In addition to your new ensemble, we have raiments and weaponry for every need, so please feel free to browse our stock. Yeah? You may now obtain job-specific gear from Varsarud. The weapons and gear obtained can be equipped at level 89. However, all item stats will be subject to item level sync. Upon reaching level 90 with the corresponding job, these items will no longer be synced. Furthermore, the gear can be dyed upon completion of the role quest associated with said job. Oh. Interesting. Okay. That's a pretty cool sword. I don't want to see the axe. It's a pretty cool axe. No, not claim. It's pretty badass. I actually like this gunblade a lot. That's really good. That's right, these are all tank gear. It's actually cool that it's like all based on job. It's like the final step for all of the job gear that you get, like, you know, just doing the job quests. There's like more badass versions of those. That's pretty fucking cool. Okay. Oh, that's fire as fuck. God, I love when, like, Monk just gets fucking fists. Man, those are cool as hell. Yep. It is indeed a sword. Those are alright. Not crazy about them. I mean, they're a lot better than a lot of the daggers in this game. I'll say that much. As far as my tastes are concerned, those are actually pretty cool. Okay. That's a whole ass SMG. That is just a gun. Those are cool. I like this a lot, actually. That's pretty fucking sweet. Sucks that it's what, machinist? Yeah. Okay. Osir's Rod. Okay, so they get a whole ass animation, huh? Alright. That's fire as fuck. Wild Rose. Okay. Yeah. Then healer. That's pretty cute. I like that. It's a book. It's aight. Okay. Isn't this Urian J's shirt? This is Urian J's shirt. Is it the whole set? Hold on. It's just Urian J's outfit. That's funny. Alright. That's kind of cool. Alright. So, I'm gonna stop here, because I'm hungry. I might be live again later tonight, because again, I'm trying to go through, I'm trying to like finish it. So, we'll see if I pull up tonight. If not, then I won't, but I'm gonna try to. So, have a good one, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.